14b. So we have to start 14b.
Yeah.
So this is about rational indices. Yesterday we studied about indices, integers that were integers, positive or negative. Like see, in all the indices, all the powers are 3, 3, 4. These are the integers. But now we have some of there can be the indices can also be in fraction, rational. Rational means like 9 raised to the power 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2 is a rational fraction. Any number written in 1 by n or p by q form is a rational. So now these are the how to solve the powers are exponent, which are rational numbers 1 by n, 2 by 3, 1 by 2, these types. So again we have a rule that if there is a 0 power 1 by n, then it is equal to 0, because any power of 0 is equal to 0. Positive, any positive power of 0 equals to 0. Similarly, 0 power n equal to 0. So now there is first rule how to solve any exponential function like this one, minus 8 power 1 by 3. This 1 by 3 is a rational. So this is equal to minus 2. So we will now learn how this becomes equal to minus 2. Similarly, minus 2 power 3 is equal to negative 8. Power is odd, so minus 2 power 3 is 8. Similarly, when we have these type of rational fraction, when there is a 1 over n, 1 divided by some number, then we can write it as a square root sign and then index. This outer n is actually called index. So when there is a
Yeah.
square root sign and a small number n, this is called index. So this actually equals to 1 over n, square root sign, and then we have any number of, if they had, if it is 2, index is 2, then we will write it as 1 by 2. If it is 3, then the power will be 1 by 3. So any number written outside this square root sign is actually called this rational index, 1 over any number.
So basically, rational indices are numbers that have a fraction as a square root.
Yeah, fraction, only fraction. Now it does not mean that they are in square root only. They are any type of fraction. But if
A fraction as a power.
power, but if there is 1 over something number, then can be written in square root. This sign, square root sign. If there is 1 over any number, but if there is 2 over any number, 3 over number, then we cannot write in square root sign. Only the power when it is 1 by any number, this number can be 2, 3, 4 in the denominator, 1 over n. Any fraction of this type can be written in square root sign, and we have to write n here outside the square root sign, the lower number n. This n can, if we have 1 by 3, then we will write a square root, we can write a square root sign with 3 outside, 3 square root. So this 3 is called index, and when there is 1 over some number, then we can write in square root sign. But if there is any other number in numerator other than 1, then we cannot take a square root. Then we have to directly
Yeah.
solve it. Similarly, if we have this type of, if we have actually, when we have to solve any fraction part, when we have to take answer of this base, then we have to remove this fractional part. And easy way to remove any fractional power in this indices which is in fraction is to multiply it with reciprocal, its reciprocal. So as 1 over n has the reciprocal only n by 1. So then these,
Yeah.
as we learned yesterday, that power is multiplied with power. So this
Yeah.
1 over n will be multiplied with n, and n will cancel out, we will get only a. So when
Yeah.
we will solve any fractional indices, then this is the method that we have to take power of reciprocal of this fraction.
Yeah.
Similarly, if we have a square root of 2, it means, see here, we can write a square root sign and then 2, because simple square root is actually equal to power 1 by 2. So we can
Yeah.
also write it as square root sign with 2 outside as index, and also we can write it a power 1 by 2, because square root sign is 1 over, and 2 means this indices, this index. So we can, these three are actually equal, same. Only a with square root sign, or a with square root sign and 2 outside, or a power 1 by 2.